continue our series of interviews with three candidates who have filed petitions to run for Knox County Mayor. They are all Republicans and all have agreed to join us over the coming weeks to talk about their priorities for the county. The framework for our conversations focuses on the biggest slices of the almost $800 million county budget. We've talked about education. Bob Thomas back again to talk about public safety. He's a longtime broadcaster, current commissioner, and public safety making up about 11% of the Knox County budget. What are your priorities when it comes to public safety?
Public safety is very important to our public, obvious. We've got two groups that really I'm concerned about. Those are our children and our seniors that really need public safety to be an important factor for our administration. Back in 2015, I made it my mission to increase bus driver safety for our children. That's the first person our kids see and the last person our kids see before they go home. And I pushed real hard for an extra money into the budget, and we added $1 million. We had no pool of bus drivers. We had just every bus driver was driving. I want more bus drivers. I want 100 extra bus drivers. We have 375 bus drivers that drive 20,000 miles every single day. And so I want to increase that with our kids and make sure we take care of that. The other was our seniors. Believe it or not, there's a lot of people watching right now that I'm going to tell you something you may not be aware of. There's a lot of seniors that don't feel safe in their own homes. Just for something as simple as people that go door to door. I've had seniors that have called me and said people come to their door to solicit and beat on their door, even if after they tell them to go away, and they don't go away. You're supposed to get a $10 permit. Most don't do that. There's only a $50 fine if you're caught without that, and by the time an officer gets out there, they're gone anyway. We've got to increase the enforcement. I want to raise that fee of what it costs to get one and make sure they all have them. Seniors should feel safe in their own home.
Let's talk about salaries for our deputies. They come in the low 30s for someone in corrections, a little bit higher for somebody who's on patrol.
Right.
Do you think we have enough deputies, and are they paid enough?
We have about 1,000 people in the Sheriff's Department. This is something that's very important to me and goes back to what I talked about last week. I was here about honoring the people that are doing a good job, and part of that is making sure they're paid fairly. Now, what they're paid is going to be a part of the sheriff's budget. Now, the mayor does work with the sheriff's department and provide that budget, but I definitely would like to see increases there. But I think it's going to be up to the sheriff to make those decisions, and with this new sheriff coming in, that's something he's going to have to focus on.
So you would leave that to the new sheriff, not necessarily prioritize new money for the sheriff's department?
I think you have to work with the sheriff's department. That's my goal. Work with the school, work with the sheriff's department, go in and say, let's talk about what you need instead of them just popping it on you. Let's work together and come up with a budget that works. And I hope everybody that works a good job for Knox County gets a fair wage.
All right, Bob Thomas, we'll leave that discussion there, but you'll be back for more of our conversations. Appreciate it. Good to see you.
Thanks, John.
Enjoy the spaghetti tonight from your bride.